Game of the Year 2024.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead. What are you going to say?
Again. Here we go. We're
What are you going to say?
2024.
Yeah.
We're really excited about Game of the Year, y'all.
Yeah. We've been thinking about it since last podcast.
We've been thinking about it since last podcast. That's
I
right.
got the script. I wasn't. I was thinking about it this morning.
Yeah,
We're
it's
right
been like
back at
4 weeks, 5 weeks, man. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've gone together podcast, y'all. It's exciting.
Yeah,
Love to
it's been
see
real.
y'all.
Yeah.
See y'all's beautiful faces. You know, it's awesome. We're here and
You don't have to lie
in
to
the
us.
flesh. What?
You don't have to lie to us.
Yeah, Brett, I
I'm
sleep
not
right
lying
next
to
to
you.
you. What are you talking about?
No. But we're here to talk about Game of the Year, everybody.
Game of the Year for the inner gamer. How's
The
it going to go
inner
down,
gamer.
Brett?
Yeah. So everybody's got our top 10 list for 2024. We're going to go through our top 10 list individually around the table. None of us know what we have picked, which is going to be very exciting to get some excitement, some hype, etc. And I have a spreadsheet that's calculating these picks as we go. First pick will get 10 points. Second pick gets 9 points, and it goes down from there. So that's how we're doing the point system. And at the end, we're going to go through our top 10 official lists of the inner gamer aggregated with the group. So here we go, y'all. 2024. It's exciting. Did y'all love 2024? Great year for games.
No, it wasn't.
It's fine.
It wasn't the best.
Yeah.
We got some gems in the
Yeah.
rough. That's it.
There's some nice little hype bits in there, but definitely some stuff that was like, we'll see what happens next year kind of thing. But there was enough for me to get a 10 list, which I was surprised. I was a little worried,
Same.
but
You
not
played more games than everybody again, I think,
yeah.
somehow.
I can tell you how many games I played last
No
year.
one cares.
I have
All right.
I have an app for that. Number 3. Top 3. Here we go.
Top 3. What
We
do
are
you got?
in the top 3 of the Inner Gamer Game of the Year 2024.
This is what really counts.
Is it Legend of Zelda?
Bringing it back another year.
So for my number 3 spot of the year for Goaty is Space Marine 2. I can't believe y'all put it any lower than this. What the hell?
What is wrong with that?
What is wrong with us?
Well, I enjoyed it, and I think a lot of people, including me, were saying that it feels like a classic game. There's a story and a hero, and you just go along the linear path. Well, not really linear, but I mean,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
And you kill the bad guys, and you have a lot of fun. It's like Gears of War. Like, that's the most similar game I think you can compare it
But
to.
it's like a Wish version of Gears of War.
a Wish version.
Wish version.
What does that mean?
Wish, the shopping.
Oh, Wish.
Wish? You never heard of Wish?
No. Wait, what?
It's like a fucking
Yeah.
reject. Dollar General. It's compared to Dollar General and Walmart,
Is
right?
it a store?
It's an online store.
I've never heard this in my
Wish.
life.
No?
No.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like European or something. I don't think it's really here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's online.
Never
I
heard
don't
of
think it
this.
is that, but this game like really improved from the original one, which was a lot of fun, and for the time, it was great. Everyone loved it, and they really brought it forward to really give you that visceral feel of being a Space Marine and really killing something, ripping it apart. The bolters feel heavy and rough, and just it's just filled with testosterone.
Visceral.
And I love it. Visceral. So that's why I put it here, and I do think that a lot of people, because it's like a half games as a service or a kind of games as a service where content will be released over time and most of it's free. I think there's only like a few paid
They give you like
cosmetics
paid
things.
stuff. Yeah, it's cosmetics.
Yeah, that you can get, but I mean, and then I heard that actually even when you buy it, like you don't get it, you have to go achieve it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. But I think people were expecting it to be more games of a servicey, and it's just not that. And I do think the next one is going to be even better if they come out with the next one.
Yeah.
Probably will.
So I think it's worthy of this number 3, especially you get the co-op missions and you can do multiplayer.
Yeah.
And we didn't really dive into all that as much as I wanted to. Obviously, other games would come out, but I think for what it had and what it delivered, like it delivered what it promised. I don't know. I'm sorry you felt like it was going to be this great thing, but
I thought it was going to be phenomenal.
yeah, I mean it was.
It was phenomenal for a little bit. We were
For a little
okay.
bit, for a
I still
month.
want to play
For a
multiplayer.
month.
Awesome. I'm down to play multiplayer if you ever want to jump in. Yeah.
I didn't play the final mission for co-op, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Jumping
Yeah.
on.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's pretty
okay.
good. Yeah.
anyway, that's my number 3.
Jason, what's your number 3?
I'm gonna get so much fucking hate for this. I already know it.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's Dragon Age of Elgar.
Oh my god.
That is my number 3. I put so many fucking hours into this game, and everything that Brett said, like the gameplay is fun. The world is beautiful. I love the graphics compared to the last one. I understand a lot of people are upset, older fans of the game, because I looked into it some more. A lot of the decisions you make really affect your how can I put this, your crew and how they respond to it. Unfortunately, in this one, it did not, which I get, like I get why people are upset with it, but I highly enjoyed this game. Will I replay it? No, because at the end game stuff, there's kind of not much to do unless you not accomplish a bunch of side quests or anything
New build,
like that.
man. You can work on a new build.
I can do a new build and replay it again, but I put so much dedication in there in this game, and then a lot of the decisions you make really don't have a great outcome until towards the end. But I really enjoyed this game. I enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed all the characters besides Tosh, because I felt like that was being forced down my throat. Besides that, I really enjoyed it. Coming into Dragon Age, because I played Dragon Age Inquisition for 2 hours, and I just didn't enjoy the gameplay. I just didn't enjoy that mostly. But this game, I really enjoyed. I thought it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
So that's why it's on my top 3.
My number 3 is Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Ayo.
Hey-o.
Did not expect to throw this guy so far up late in the year, but man, I played nothing but Marvel Rivals, pretty much that and Dragon Age this holiday break and everything, and I am having a blast with it. It is so much fun. I went back to Overwatch a while back after we saw it at DreamHack, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool," but I didn't get it didn't hit me the way it used to. And Marvel Rivals has hit me, and it's hit me hard, and it's hit me good, and I love it.
Good. In all the right places.
All the right places, but they it's so addicting. There's those moments, I always talk about in multiplayer games, those clutch moments that get you really excited, and you're on the nail biting moments. You're at the very end of it, and it's like, are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? Oh shit, this guy came in, they did this move, they did that, and then oh my god, we did it, and it's so exciting. And then you can check highlight reels and kudos everybody at the end, and then how fast you can join a match. I mean, holy shit, how do they design it this way? It's
Bots,
you click a button
baby.
and bam, you're in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You didn't have to sit in a queue for 3 hours to play a new game that came out?
Doesn't
Yes.
even give me time to go to the restroom real quick. That's the only part that annoys the fuck
worst.
out of me. I'm like, I gotta go fucking potty.
And I kind of love the chaos of the game too, where it's I was a little I was surprised they brought so many characters out at the beginning, but I've come to I find myself wanting to play a lot of different characters a lot of the time, and there's a lot of variety. So if I'm getting bored of this character, I'll jump to this character and play them for a little bit and change up the gameplay and change up the feel, and it's really cool. And the progression is really solid. There's just a lot going here for it. It plays really nice. It's smooth, I mean, they did a great job. I'm pleasantly surprised, and I am having a blast with it and cannot wait to play more. Austin, number 2.
It's going to be Stellar Blade.
All right.
Yes, I put a lot of time into this, and I was really close to finishing, but man, there was one boss battle that just freaking took forever. And it's nice to see a hot chick as the main protagonist.
Is that right?
Because nowadays you get a lot of women who have the jaw lines of men, and I don't appreciate that. I would like to see attractive men and women in my games. I feel like when we play games, we want to see peak human form.
Yeah.
And that's not the only reason I enjoyed it. I feel like the combat was really awesome. Really, the way that they get you into the game and allow you to build upon your skills. And there's a lot to explore as small as these maps are. And it was nice to be able to hit all the places, find some things that helps me upgrade and spend coin and stuff. And it just felt like you kind of got that drip feed of things. And if you wanted to go a little farther, do a little extra, you could. You can go do some side missions. I mean, there weren't much, but you can do some side missions, get some XP, help you level up, help you go fight this boss. and I just felt like the way the game flowed and the story for the most part was pretty good, and the characters were well acted. Obviously, this is a Korean game. And then hearing about how it was a husband and his wife, and they're developing this together, and she created all the outfits, and they've done the studio who did this did mobile games before, so to see them come into a action adventure third person game on the PlayStation was really awesome to see. So
did you see they gave them like a big bonus?
I did, and PlayStation 5.
And a PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yeah.
oh, nice.
Yeah, all their employees.
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude.
I mean, it did really well. I mean, people it's not getting bad reviews at all.
No,
Like,
it's
people
a
loved it,
solid
enjoyed it.
game.
It was getting hate for having an attractive woman. All the women in this game are attractive. And so they're, the typical stuff like, they're just sexist and things. But it's like the wife approved all these costumes. And like, it's not just one group of people doing this anyway.
I want to play this game. So like once I finish probably this and Infinite Wealth, I want to pick this one up and jump into it because I think I'd enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
And I think it seems fun and seems cool. So
Played the demo. I enjoyed it up to a moment, and I didn't think it would hook me that well. That's the issue.
Yeah, I think if you gave it more time, just kind of open the story. I mean, it's just kind of one. I feel like it is.
yeah, I did play the demo too.
No,
I liked it though.
Although you can really get into the combat and stuff, which is obviously the main point of it. I feel like it's almost casual that you can jump in and do some things here and do some things there.
out.
Put it away for a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
that's my number 2.
Jason, number 2.
my number 2 is Astrobot.
Nice.
Astrobot.
Astrobot.
How does he dance?
That fucking like this. He's fucking ready. No, Astrobot's like super fun. I think it pushes the PlayStation to its like limit on all the things that are happening with the controller, with the environment, everything. It's just it feels like it feels like a child's game, but it doesn't at the same time. It's just, and all the PlayStation references in it, it's just hands down like a good game. And it most definitely a casual game. I can pick it up, put it down, and plus pick it back up, And plus playing it on the PlayStation Portal is just phenomenal, Yeah. I really enjoyed this game. Like, I need to finish it. I need to beat it. But once again, it's just like a little... It reminds me back in the day with like Crash Bandicoot, Mario 64.
Yep.
Now I feel like PlayStation has like a title name that reference back to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So those days.
They have their Mario.
Yeah, they have their Mario and it's Astrobot.
Mario. Well, believe it or not, that is also my number 2.
What? So
Hell yeah.
We sleep together. That's why we're in the
Hell
same,
yeah,
same
right?
mindset.
I knew it.
So, Astrobot, did you say you beat the game?
I have it.
All right. Did you beat the game, Austin?
No, I'm still playing.
I'm the only one that beat this game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it's one of those games I like to.
Yeah, I like to
roll
pick it
my
up,
credits,
play a
yo.
mission. Nice.
Y'all are all posers over here. I'm just kidding. So I beat the game, played all the way through, finished it. I didn't 100% the game because there was I just wanted to move on to some other stuff, but it was great start to finish. The ending, fantastic, really good. They did such a good job with just the cleverness. I didn't think they could take, because like when I played Astro's Playroom, I was like, man, this game is so good and well done, but I don't know if they can blow this up into a bigger game.
I don't
but
think so.
they somehow figured it out and they made it work.
I thought you meant bigger than what it is now.
No. Astro's Playroom, the shorter one. Yeah.
Which I didn't play, so I don't know how that was.
Yeah, that was like a 3 or 4 hour experience. But it was when they first brought out the DualShock and stuff like that. So it was
The
like
demo for the PlayStation 5 they brought out.
Yeah, and it was cool, but like it was, it was a blast to play, but it was definitely not what they just elevated this in so many ways. And I continued even to like the last missions of the game, find new things. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. This is cool. Like this is new kind of change up, and all the mystery levels you can unlock and all the characters you get with the little basically the Pikmin equivalents. I was like, it's so sweet and so much fun. And they just it's honestly start to finish. There's no negative I can say about this game, really. I mean, it's a perfect game. So I mean, it's almost could be my number 1, but like it's the only thing about it is just like it's not traditionally what I would find as like this is my favorite thing, you know. But I mean, I loved every bit of it. It's great from start to finish. So highly recommended, well deserved. Glad they got Game of the Year at the Game Awards, and yeah, it's good stuff. So that brings us to number one.
I think we should all say it at the same time.
Well, it might be different. I don't know. It might be different.
If it's different, then it's different.
Yeah. Well, so I have a couple of things I want to call out that I think are really good that just didn't get on the list, but I do want to mention.
Go ahead.
Content Warning came out this year, y'all.
Oh,
Did it?
Yeah.
I was going to put it on my listing, but I
April
was just like, I couldn't
1st
remember.
it came out. Yeah. And that was a great game. We had fun with it. Was it long-term fun? Not as much, but it was a great time, and we had fun playing with our friends, and I really enjoyed that. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is the one that got bumped off my list. Really liked that game at the beginning, but the more I played it, the more I got frustrated with it, with the mechanics of like the managing the inventory and having to place all the things out, and the UI wasn't great, so I had to bump it down for that a little bit and wasn't able to finish it. And I want to give a shout out to X Defiant, believe it or not, because as much as I hate that
game's still going on?
yeah, well, no, it's ending next year.
Okay, that's what I figured.
But I was surprised. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
And until Black Ops came out, that was a really good game, and I probably put 40 hours into it.
Dang.
And like was having a blast playing it. The map designs I think were fantastic. Really, really good map designs. I just don't think that they fully like realize their hero component that they put in there. It kind of felt a little. I mean, it was nice, but it wasn't enough to make them like more hero shooter, and they had a mix of a lot of things, but they didn't really go all in on any one thing the way they should, other than it being like a Call of Duty clone. And I think that's kind of what killed them with it. But want to give them a shout out because I do think that was a great game and could have survived had things been different. But here we are. So number one, our number one collective thing here, we have our top game.
Bum, 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 bum.
Are we here for? Do we feel that the game of the year is deserving of our fight for freedom and managed democracy?
Yes.
Is that what we're here
That's
for?
what we're here for.
Are we here? Do we fight for freedom and managed democracy this year? Helldivers 2.
Yes, that is my number one pick.
That is my number one pick.
It is mine too.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Freedom.
I was like, "There's no way it's not." No one said it.
No one
anywhere.
said anything.
Who wants to start talking about it? You know, why is this your game
I
of
have
the year?
put 240 hours into this fucking
Holy
game.
shit, really? Damn.
Yeah.
Or
man.
232, one or two. But I fucking love this game. It doesn't feel repetitive to me at all, even though we do the same missions. It's just about playing with other people and how you go through those missions that makes it feel so different. Their community, on how they listened to their community and they came back from their great revert, didn't take long and fixed everything. It's just hands down a phenomenal game. And I just and that's the big thing is community. We're all working towards one goal whenever they come out with a major order, and everyone's working towards it. I fucking loved it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just wish they would change up the cosmetics a little bit where we can really critique it to have our own personality with it. But besides that, I'm fucking loving it. I can play that game every fucking day of my life
Yes.
and enjoy it.
Yeah. I think that was the big it's as great as we thought it was going to be. And we first jump in it and you dive and then you keep diving and it's always the same hype. You're like, we're getting in there. And it's just chaos, absolute chaos with the bugs and automatons. And now who are the new people?
Illuminate.
The Illuminate. It is just fun to go and take on these different factions with different levels of one planet you might need a different loadout for the bugs, but then it could be the same planet, but you need a different loadout for the automatons just to get through all the junk. Things slow you down. Anyway, the replayability is through the roof. And I think we knew from the beginning, as soon as we started playing Helldivers that month, we're I don't think 2-3 months in, 4 months in, we're there's nothing that has really captured us as much as
They released February 8th, which is crazy.
And we're still
We're still fucking full on it.
And it's great that, well, at least for me, I can just jump in and play a mission or play 3 missions because you need 3 to get
Right.
the maximum amount of credits, and then like I enjoy a game that I can go in by myself and like get some stuff done, and then definitely play with you and just have a rocking time. And for those casual gamers who can't play all the time or don't have the friends to play all the time, like those the orders that you get, the major orders, like the community completes them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you get those points unless you max out on your credits,
Yeah.
which is like
why-
250 or something.
Which is why I log in once a week
Yeah.
just to make
Yeah.
sure I get
Just,
those
just to
credits.
collect those credits.
Yeah, so it's great. Like that's, and then you go in the battle pass, and they have a bunch of battle pass, and some of it's kind of, but for the most part, like we really like they're nailing it.
Yep.
And the fact that you can find credits that you would normally have
the
to
currency.
buy,
To like, yep.
and
Super
just pick
credits.
that up every so
That's
often
phenomenal.
to build your bank to buy some stuff. Like
Well, and when you
Genius.
found out we can convert our PlayStation stars
Oh
or
yeah, your
whatever
PlayStation stars.
to in-game credit points, that
Yep.
was pretty cool too, because I was like, okay, even less reason to have to pay stuff
for
out,
these
you know?
war bonds.
Yeah,
their
war
battle
bonds.
pass. Yeah, you can convert your PlayStation rewards towards getting credits for Super Earth credits.
Yeah.
And then also playing the game, you can find those credits in the game. I don't know any game that has done that, where you find in-game currency in the game.
Yeah, I mean it's usually just like part of the battle pass. You know,
Yep.
you'll have your credit, but you also get credits within the battle passes.
Yeah,
in this
that
game
too.
You know, so you get
Hands down,
credits everywhere.
they've done a phenomenal job, and I can't wait to see them coming out with a movie about this. And then I can't wait to see the future of Helldivers moving forward, because it is always going to be game. If you text me and be like, "Hey, let's play Helldivers," I'll be like, "Fuck yeah, dude, I'm down."
I'm curious to know what they're gonna do for their 1 year anniversary. Like what kind of, I mean, because I was kind of thinking the Illuminates were gonna be that, but they brought them early, so I'm like, well, not early, but they brought them out before I expected. So
could be a giant, like we're just seeing
Giant invasion?
What do you call it? The recon forces right now.
Oh yeah,
So we haven't seen
the
anything
Illuminate.
yet.
We haven't
potentially.
seen anything bigger.
that's fair. Yeah. So that'll be
I
interesting.
don't know. But I think, yeah. I don't know if they need, like, do you think they'll make another one? Like a third one?
Another faction.
Well, did you hear the recent article? There was a recent headline that came out that said Pilstead or whatever, the guy that's creative director. you
yeah,
know,
that's right.
He came out and said that basically Helldivers 2 is going to evolve into Helldivers 3.
Helldivers 3.
So I don't think they're going to do like a 3 per se. They're just going to keep
Yeah.
updating it until
Yep.
it becomes 3. And at that point, who knows? Maybe they'll just like change the name and be like, "Well, you already bought it. You know, here you go."
Yeah, here you go.
So
It's just 3.
yeah, but I think that's their game plan right now. It's just like kind of continue to build upon it. 'Cause I think they have such a good foundation that they don't really need to.
Yeah.
I mean, it runs great, looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's there's a really solid foundation there to grow for years to come. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just hope they don't. I think they need to come out with content a little quicker.
You think
'Cause I
so?
felt like there's definitely some lull moments, and it's like, all right, people who are playing a lot have like gotten everything.
Yeah.
And the people like us, like, I can't catch up technically. So,
No.
which is
fucking
fine
way.
with me. But like having those new like enemy types, and the battle passes come out pretty frequently, so that's not a big deal. But having new planets and new terrain and stuff like that would be nice.
Need that
New
carrot and the
weapons.
stick, dude.
I'm telling you.
I do think like what I like about it in a way is that like it's a game that, as much as I love playing it all the time, I can't play more than like the 3 match mission, and then I'm kind of like, okay, I kind of want to move on to something else.
Bad dude.
But I can maybe do 6 potentially, but
think 6 is good.
It's still
That's like-
I want to pull back from it a little
like
bit.
3,
So
4
with
hours
us, yeah,
at that point.
and with us like breaking with other things, it's kind of like coming back to your hometown, you know, where it's like, you know, this feeling of like you can go away from it for a little bit, and then you come back to it, it's all familiar and you know what's going on, and it's like
Still have
you have that same like hominess
Yeah.
that you haven't lost. And then an update comes out and it's like, all right, we got to get in there, boys. Let's do it.
What was the planet we couldn't forget? And they gave us a cape for it.
Oh shoot.
Meridian's Creek.
Meridian Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember?
Malevolent Creek.
Malevolent Creek?
Malevolent Creek.
Malevolent Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That
stuff
was
like
so
that.
good.
Little things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like people, what was it? Like people could, we
Meridian
lost that
was
order,
planet.
right?
I think so.
We lost
yeah,
the
lost a lot of
order,
people
I
there.
think.
Everybody died. They made a whole online
thing
thing
about
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, here's a cape to remember you guys.
Yeah.
by. I'm like,
yeah.
people should do more of that. But
Yeah.
this game allows for, I mean, the way it's set up, it allows for community growth. And that's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like Yeah. And I think everyone else tries to force it. It's like, here's a game. Why don't you enjoy it? Come on, get involved. This one's just like everyone's involved.
Everybody's involved. Well, that is our top 10 lists from everybody here. But I now got to reveal to you the full official Inner Gamer top 10 list. This one's a little different this year, everybody. We got some ties.
Oh,
We got some ties. Yeah. So did not expect to say this, but tied for 10, starting from the bottom, going to the top, tied for 10. Somehow Suicide Squad Killer Justice League is on the list. Tied with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Okay.
All right. And then we have another tie at number 9, Destiny 2 The Final Shape and Lockdown Protocol.
Hey.
Then number 8, we have Path of Exile 2. Number 7 is Balatro. Number 6, Stellar Blade.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Number 5, Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Number 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
Okay.
And tied with number 3, Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I like it.
Number 2, Astrobot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And of course, number 1, Helldivers,
Helldivers
2.
2. Love it. I fucking love it. That's good listing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like
our
it.
list,
I like it.
y'all.
Got
A
some-
lot of games, a lot of variety there, pretty crazy, pretty cool. So
I think we reviewed most of these, so make sure to go back, check
Yep.
them out.
Check it out. Listen.
yeah, I think except for Path of Exile, we've reviewed
we-
every single
yeah.
one. So
Oh, and then your you didn't put it on the list.
that didn't make top 10.
Yeah,
so
that makes
it's
top
fine. It's fine.
Fan.
Fine, it'll be fine. But yeah, that's the Inner Gamer Top 10, everybody. Let us know what you think of our picks in the comments below. If you like them, if you don't like them. If you're watching the video version, you're probably watching a top 3. But if you want to see the full discussion, go check out our podcast. Otherwise, you got to see the top 3 picks and then
There
our
you go.
aggregate list here. So 2024 is concluded, and now here we go into 2025 and new year of games, new lists,
New
all that
year,
fun
new
stuff.
me.
It's gonna be exciting, y'all. Here we go. 2025.